Morning, everybody. It's me, Lisa Severy. Today I'm working on a case of Ricky Howard. He's been missing for quite some time now, and we're here on Deer Hill Road, and I'm doing some of my connection with energy and trying to listen to the information that's been given to me. So stay tuned, and we'll see what we find out. God bless. Hey everybody, it's me, Lisa Severy, making this video to take you on the journey of my involvement in the Ricky Howard case. I'm making this public so all the other readers that are out there, whether you're a mystic, psychic, whatever you are out there, but if you're encouraging and helping a family in these horrible times when it comes to missing person cases, I just want to tell you, don't give up. We may go in the, undetected, and we may not get appreciated as much, but some of the families do appreciate us. And I'm going to tell you a story about Betty and I. Betty is Ricky's mother, and she hired me to help her find her missing son. Now, the police had already been involved, in the game wardens, and they had their dogs and all that, and they did their search, and that was in October. Winter came quick, and their search was called off, and we had to wait till the winter. When they go away, this is where my job comes into play. I'm there for the families when nobody else can tell them any more information. I'm there when they're having those panic attacks and anxiety moments with my spiritual counseling. I'm there making spiritual connections to help them through these horrible times. I have a policy that's been signed and does say that I can use this in any way, shape, or form, from YouTube to Facebook or my book. And so that's out there. So here's what happened. In my mind, I kept hearing Mill Hill, and Deer Hill, and Mill Hill, and Bog, and open field, and vehicle being found. These were all things that I was hearing in my mind. I heard I've passed away. My stomach hurts. My belly hurt for days when I started this case, and my head hurt for days. And so as I talked to Betty, she came in for a reading, and I ended up telling her all these things. And I also told her about a cabin that I saw in my mind, and I also saw myself laying in the fetal position on the ground. Then I decided I was going to use psychometry. I took a box, it's a white box, and I put two crystals, an angel crystal and a skull crystal, in this box. And when Betty came in for class that day, I had her hold the box. She did not know what was in it. I asked her son, I said, Rick, if you're around, please give your mom a message straight from you. Betty held the box, and she knew there was a carved figure, which was the angel, and she felt round circles, which was the skull's eyes. She felt the color red, and it was on a red table, and there was a lot she was feeling. And then there was a message, and the message was, it's time. And I told Betty that was straight from her son, letting her know, Mom, I'm on the other side, it's time. Now keep in mind, at this time the police had said that they had thought that he had gotten into a vehicle and took off from the area because they found his vehicle with his key in it. So that they were thinking he had taken off. And his wife was thinking he had taken off, that he had family far away, that maybe he had went to the family. From day one, I had said no. Unfortunately, he's on the other side, and I'm so sorry. I felt drugs in his system. Now, drugs is one of those words that'll hit someone like a knife. I'm not saying he was on drugs, but drugs in your system can be alcohol. It can be a cigarette. There's so many things it can be. And there was alcohol in his belly. They knew that. So I was feeling the symptoms of like pain in the belly. Now, I don't know if they've released the information as of yet of how he passed away, but I'm going to tell you from what I feel, he had some problems in his belly and then his heart stopped. Now, I did not bring him home. I am not the one that walked in the woods holding a leash with the dog and found his physical body. I am the one that sat in the office and went in my mind and listened to the air and listened to spirit connection as it connected to my third eye, and I relayed the message. I'm like the one in the battlefield in the trenches telling you it's going to be okay. I'm there for you. So again, physical body, didn't find it. Mentally, absolutely. Spiritually, absolutely. Did I give his mom hope? Absolutely. Did I help her through a horrible time? 100%. Was I there at any time she needed me? Absolutely. These are questions you have for her. You go ahead and ask her. She already said she's been more than willing to tell you all my involvement. And again, it takes an effort of many people, collection of good, intelligent individuals to come together to bring these missing people home. So credit is where credit is due. Thank God for the game wardens. Thank God for their creatures that work with them. Thank God for the hours of teamwork they put in, the manpower. But also, thank God for the gifted people like myself. Thank God for all the psychics and the mystics and the mediums and the prophets of the world. We've been there since biblical times. We're going to be there till the end of time. We may have been hung, burned, shot at back in the day, but today we are coming out of the woodworks. We are on TV. We might have to be low-budget videos like this one, but where there's a will, there's a way. Don't give up. Use your gifts. It does make a difference. I love you all. Thank God Ricky Howard will now be buried and put to rest, and his family will have closure in this hard time. My heart goes out to each and every one of you. I love you all. This was Lisa Severy from All Walks Under the Moon, 251 Old Sumner Road, Buckfield, Maine, 207-336-3835. God bless. Without God, nothing is possible.